Good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome to your Soulful Sunday. Today is all about growing and connecting with our soul. So it's going to be a fantastic day. For those of you who are already doing the magic book with us, I hope you've been doing it regularly. Today is your day 7 for the magic book, and we have the day coming magical way out of negativity. In alignment with this magic chapter, we have this beautiful book coming up about Pollyanna. A short form is made in a movie by Disney. It's already uploaded on our YouTube channel. And today I'll request you all to see it with your counterparts and your families. It's a very beautiful game about glad game, and that's what the movie is all about. How we all can play a glad game in our life and stop blaming, just being happy for every single thing. And perfect day to have a Sunday for it. So please go through that lovely video. Today, that's the assignment. Last assignment, we saw Think Grow Rich. Today, we're seeing Pollyanna. So I hope it's going to be a wonderful Sunday, soulful completely. And let's start our Fix It programming. And then we'll go on to our next books. Let's go for it. Yes, we all are winners in a game of life. Now, left leg in the front, right in the back, stomach bent, and we run the second time. Yes. Priya, my dear, you're supposed to bend down a bit. If your stomach isn't bent, you will not be able to get the energy boost out of it. And the idea is to wake up to happiness. So everyone who's not bending now, please start bending down from tomorrow. Thank you, sir, Ritesh, sir, for hosting the session. Let's have creative visualization amongst us. So I've decided to go slow on the creative visualization, one chapter at a time, because it may be too much to sink in. Of course, last time we done 2-3 chapters together, but I think we'll do one chapter at a time. And tomorrow we'll start the power of subconscious mind also. So these both books will help us parallelly increase the spiritual level and understanding the power of our mind. What is our mind? How does it go about? So let's talk about the spiritual paradox. Ankita, are you here with us today morning? Would you want to read this for us? Otherwise, Shweta ma'am, Puneet, anyone can raise their hands. A spiritual paradox. Sometimes people who have studied Eastern philosophy or are on a certain spiritual path feel a hesitation about using creative visualization when they first hear of it. Their conflict comes from the apparent paradox they see between the idea of being here now, letting go of attachments and desires, and the idea of setting goals and creating what you want in life. So why is it called the paradox? All of us are understanding what is it being said. So we are actually now on a. Yes, Shweta, I do want you to read. I just said that. So please do raise your hand so that you can read for us. Because I do want a good reader who can read at a flow. So, yes, so what's happening right now is we are on a spiritual path. We are finding a spirituality. Not all of us are clear about what spiritual world that we're entering, but yes, we are entering. And a lot of people have their doubts that should I creatively visualize this? Do I really need to? Why do I need to find spirituality? And then comes a conflict. The conflict that should I be here now, or should I let go of? Should I be with my desires, or should I see my goals? But let me tell you something, they are all parallelly existing. Spirituality does not mean letting go of completely. So more things will come clearer after we move on. So Shweta, please start with I see apparent paradox.
I say apparent paradox because in
Can't
actuality,
hear you, please.
I say apparent paradox because in actuality there is no contradiction between the two teachings when they are understood on a deeper level. They are both important principles that must be understood and lived in order for you to become a conscious person. In order to explain how they fit together, allow me to share with you my viewpoint about the process of inner growth.
Yes, please
Most people,
continue.
most people in our culture have become cut off from their awareness of their spiritual essence. We have temporarily lost our conscious connection with our souls and thus have lost our own sense of power and responsibility for our lives. In some inner way, we have a sense of helplessness. We feel basically powerless to make real changes in our lives or in the world. This inner feeling of powerlessness causes us to overcompensate by striving and struggling very hard to have some degree of power or control in our world.
In simple words, right now, you want to really make a change in your life. You really, really want to make a change, but you're unable to. Why? Because you are pre programmed and your mind is working and taking you in that direction only. You're unable to break the chain. That's the reason why you find people in a loop. They start here, they end there. They start here, they end there. And they're unable to go off this loop because it's a typical process. So people who are not realizing that there is a very strong, we consciously we can change. Subconsciously we have to start altering it, start modifying it, start feeding it new ways. The new viewpoint will make us change inner and outer growth. It will be like a holistic growth. And there are many cultures also which contradict. Some just say there's nothing called spiritual essence. Some says conscious connections is everything, and if there is a connection, it's with our soul. So people are completely in a lost zone. So the good news is, yes, that's how it's going to be for a while. But the minute the chapter unfolds, the minute life unfolds, you'll get to know exactly what spirituality, where are you heading for, and what's going to be coming your way. So now, in some way, you are feeling helpless, but very soon you are going to be very hopeful. Why? Because if power would have shifted back to you, you would be taking the control of your life. You would be asking your subconscious mind to be a partner rather than you being run on autopilot mode, which is not even in your favor. So you want to run differently, but you can't. So, yes, very soon you'll be able to take the charge of your life and do it exactly how you want. That's the very good news. Of course, affirmations are going to come in a very, very strong way for all of us, which will help us modify our subconscious mind. Let's read further.
Most of us, therefore, become very goal oriented. We become emotionally attached to things and people outside of ourselves that we feel we need in order to be happy. We feel there is something missing inside ourselves, and we become tense, anxious, stressed, and continuously trying to fill up the gap, trying to manipulate the outside world in order to get what we want. This is the state of being from which most of us are setting goals and trying to create what we want in life. And unfortunately, from this level of consciousness, it doesn't work at all. Either we set up so many obstacles for ourselves that we can't succeed, or we do succeed in reaching our goals only to find that they don't bring us inner happiness.
So again, we are right now in this category. I think many of us are, which is why we are here together. So we do have our goal setting, we do have our attachments, and that's everything is fine. We should even have it. And but in the process, what's happening? Sometimes the goal setting is so high that you're unable to reach it. Sometimes there are so many obstacles in the path, and you just don't know how to succeed. And now what's happening? You are just trying to be happy and you're not being happy. So, yeah, good news is that all of us are in the same boat. And very soon this dilemma will shift. It'll shift to something which is going to be beautiful, profound. Why? Because the minute spiritual path opens up, the world starts opening up. Now, spirituality is beautiful. It's also the answer for us leading a life of our dreams. So isn't that wonderful? Let's understand what's coming our way.
It is at the point where we realize this dilemma that we begin to open up to a spiritual path. We realize that there simply has to be something more to life, and we begin to search for it. We may go through many different experiences and processes on our search, but eventually we are gradually restored to ourselves. That is, we come back into an experience of our spiritual essence, the universal energy within us all. Through this experience, we can be restored to our spiritual power, and the emptiness inside us is filled up from within.
So, right now what's happening is we are trying to find companionship. We're trying to find love outside. We're trying to find power outside. But the best thing is that all of that is inside us. Once here, why do we say in Louis Hay's affirmations, we are whole and complete? Because that's how we have been brought to Mother Earth. We have been brought whole and complete. Yes, agreed that you've had a counterpart in the process and you love him or her very much. But actually, without the counterpart, also you're whole and complete. But why is the emptiness there? Because we haven't yet treaded the path of our spirituality, and that is 90% of our brain. So if 90% is right now not looked after, obviously no, you are going to feel empty, you are going to be lost because 10% of your brain is working. There is an emptiness. But yes, that's what this book is all about. It'll bring us there. So let's read further.
Now, to get back to our supposed paradox. When we are coming out of the empty, grasping, manipulative condition, the first and foremost lesson to be learnt is to just let go. We must relax, stop struggling, stop trying so hard, stop manipulating things and people to try to get what we want and need. In fact, stop doing so much and have an experience of just being for a while.
Yes, it may sound too much to you all, but if you truly, truly want to understand where your life is heading, stop manipulating for a while. Why? You have the power of affirmations. You really want something to happen? Start affirming, start creatively visualizing. Of course, this book will tell us how to creatively visualize. We've had a example run 2 days ago. But first thing is we must relax. How do we relax? Simple mantra. Take 3 deep breaths whenever you are anxious. Just relax. It takes exactly 2 minutes to do it. Just simply relax and just let it go. Whatever is going to unfold will be magical. So if you manipulate things and something happens like this, you're stressed. You're like very stress mode, but you want to relax, right? So just be there and let life unfold. A lot will come better in that situation rather than you controlling it. So remember, we can't control anything, beat ourselves or beat people. Even we later will flow with life. We'll stop controlling ourselves. And the day we stop controlling ourselves, that's the day we'll have realized that, oh, this is a beautiful union. Right now, you're controlling yourself. Okay, I mustn't see TV so much. I mustn't see social media so much. Or I mustn't eat so much. I mustn't do this. I mustn't do that. But in truth, the day you are in harmony, automatically those things will become a part of your lifestyle. And that's going to be the real victory, and that will happen. Let's read further.
When we do this, we suddenly discover that we are really perfectly okay. In fact, we feel quite wonderful just letting ourselves be and letting the world be. without trying to change things. This is the basic experience of being here now, and it's what the Buddhist philosophy means by letting go of attachment. It's similar to the Christian concept God's will be done. It's a very freeing experience and a most basic one on any path of self-awareness.
So right now, people who are married here, please use the chat box to let me know. How do you feel when you're criticizing a counterpart, or you want him or her to run in a particular fashion? You want him to walk straight and he's walking left, and how do you feel about it? And all the time telling him this, or all the time telling her this, do it this way, do it that way. How do you feel when you're trying to change things and not let them be the way they are? When you can't accept the way it is? Frustration, right? Good. Okay, so only one answer. So please understand, irritated. Absolutely not good. And how would it be? Thank you for your answers. And how would it be if you simply just tell yourself that, okay, this is the way he is, or this is the way she is, and let me first, without judgment, see him or her this way, because this makes him feel good. Meanwhile, also affirming that this is how I really wish life to be. And what if he becomes like this? Start affirming. And then see the beautiful shift. Firstly, let me tell you something. The basic thing about life. If I complained to you about yourself, in defense mechanism, you will say, counteract and give me two more things. Even you're like this. Even you behave like this. Or this is not good about you. What are you telling me for? Doesn't that happen? Self defense mechanism is all the time alert, especially between counterparts. Why? Because you are being made to feel down. Now, this is what is happening with most of us. And if we let go of this attachment of our worldly idea of him or her being that particular way, the way we want, and you just allow them to flow and allow yourself to flow, it's a very liberating path. It's a very freeing experience. And it's the most basic one. Just be aware that this is how he is, this is how she is. Yes, you'd always tell them that, maybe if you do like this, it'll be better. But rather than complaining, criticizing, just let go. That's very important. And you will all be able to do it very soon. Just give yourself some time. Today is day 10. We have 1 to 1 days to go, triple 1 days to go. Let's see what's going to unfold magically for all of us. Yeah, let's continue.
Once you have begun to have this experience more and more often, you are opening up the channel to your soul, and sooner or later, a great deal of natural creative energy will begin to flow through you. You start to see that you yourself are already creating your whole life and every experience that happens to you, and you become interested in creating more rewarding experiences for yourself and others. You begin to want to focus your energy towards the highest and most fulfilling goals that are real for you at any given moment. You realize that life can be basically good, abundant, and often fun, and that having what you truly want without struggle and strain is part of your natural birthright as a function of just being alive. This is the time when creative visualization can become a most important tool.
So it might be sounding too good to be true, but it's the real fact. The minute we are aware, the minute we just start telling ourselves, am I aware that this is how life is? That am I aware that I am born for love and having the best things in my life because I am whole and complete? The minute I start creatively expressing myself, what is creative expression? Now, I always keep saying on my assignments, did you share something today on Facebook about what's going on, something that's inspiring you? Did you start expressing? Means what? There's this barrier inside me, and I have not been able to express why. Because society has told me, ye sahi nahi hai, this is not right, that's not right, and I'm unable to express. I have so much of hidden trauma, things, feelings, emotions which are trapped in me. Now, the minute I start sharing one thing, the first thing could be sharing a little poster or flyer. Just start with sharing something, then start writing a line or two about it. The minute you creatively express, And that's natural inherent to you, by the way. We are all born with 100% creativity, and we don't unleash it. Why? Because we haven't been allowed to. Don't they say that coloring is a recessed therapy? It's a therapy by itself. Similarly, expression is very important. That is the reason why I keep emphasizing that Facebook is important. Why? It's a closed sangha. Firstly, it's just you and me there, right? Just us there, our tribe there. Now, when you're sharing there, say if Neha Agarwal shares one excerpt or something, at least you can say that yeah, 10 people more resonate with her feelings. And she gets more, okay, I wrote these 10 things and people liked it. So yeah, okay, let me go and express more. So maybe you're a little doodle, maybe you're something more. When you start expressing in life, the results are rewarding for yourself and for others, because that is a time your energy is involved in only the highest and the best. And believe me, whatever you're sharing is a part of you. You will not share something that you don't resonate with. So, and the minute you start doing it, you'll start attracting those kind of images, that kind of experiences in your life. And very soon you'll become writers and you'll start, the first batch, it's so beautiful to say, people did not know they were poetesses or they were writers. And all of a sudden, people emerge at the end of this 1 to 1 day journey, writing, painting, drawing, expressing, creating stories, and how beautiful. Just because the writer was there in them, the creator was there in them, but they'd never unleashed the energy ever. So let's understand, basically, we are meant to do that. So just go for it, start expressing. All the good, all the abundant things will start flowing in your life very beautifully. And it'll be effortless. It'll be like akin to your skin. You'll just be able to do it so beautifully. You'll be very natural at it. And now, this is also a stage when you and I will work on each other in helping us create our life with creative visualization. The best is life is so beautiful, so easy, it just flows. The minute our energy channels are open, the minute we are ready to, really work on ourselves, life can really become the ideal, the dream life that we've ever wanted. Let's read further.
Here is a metaphor that I hope will make it even clearer. Let us imagine that life is a river. Most people are clinging to the bank, afraid to let go, and risk being carried along by the current of the river. At a certain point, each of us must be willing to simply let go and trust the river to carry us along safely. At this point, we learn to go with the flow, and it feels wonderful. Once we have
This once, yeah, one paragraph at a time. Even this thing is something we will definitely be learning in detail with Ikigai, how to flow in life. So right now, what's happening is all the books are intertwined. One, they touch the topic about letting go or just flowing, and ultimately, you will come down to this point in a detailed way with Ikigai. So the thing is, in life, you'll start when you start flowing, life will become so beautiful. You're like, I flow in life. Life is magical. Whatever I want, I get. It's so cool. And then your language will change, your body language will change, because everything is going to happen exactly the way you want. And you'll be like, did I live a year back with frustration, with stress, not having a businesses which are great? Did I have even breakthroughs in businesses? I couldn't get the kind of business I want. And now, how come everything is happening so beautifully? Because your creativity is now channeled into the best, the optimum best. And that's happening because you're going to flow, you're going to open the channels, you're going to express. A lot is going to happen to you, and it's going to be really magical when you see yourself having taken this journey and gone further. Yes.
Once we have become accustomed to being in the flow of the river, we can begin to look ahead and guide our course onward, deciding where the course looks best, steering the way around boulders and snags, and choosing which of the many channels and branches of the river we prefer to follow, all the while still going with the flow.
The best is that ultimately we can really decide whether I want to walk this path or that path, and even choosing whichever path, it will be just flowing. That's the best thing, because remember, we always have options. We always are the decision makers, but then the decisions will come organically. Why? Because we are flowing, right? Then we don't have to like, should I not? You just will know automatically, this is the direction that I want to take. It's so beautiful to see that people have breakthroughs in their businesses, and they're like, now business is amazing. Why? Just because you are so positive, you are so comfortable, your vibes are so amazing that people like to work with you. All of a sudden, you'll see a paradigm shift in yourselves. And let's read the new metaphor that she's using to explain.
This metaphor shows us how we can accept our lives here and now, flowing with what is, and at the same time guiding ourselves consciously towards our goals by taking responsibility for creating our own lives.
One thing what's happening is today, when you read the magic book, you will realize unknowingly we've always been playing the blame game. You know, because of this situation, I couldn't have the education I wanted. Or because of this situation, I could not go in life the way I wanted. Because of this situation, I could not be as exposed. You know, I am a self made man or I am a self made woman because I never had this thing. So blame, blame, blame. And today we'll talk about playing the GAT game. Everything in life is wonderful. I'm glad that I had this. I'm glad I had that. And now the responsibility, we are taking it ourselves. Remember, we are the creators of our lives. So if we start blaming others, the blame game will expand and your life will, if it's miserable, it'll get more miserable. So how to bring your life together? Play the glad game, be count your blessings more. Take responsibility that henceforth whatever I'm doing, I'm creating my life. The minute you take charge of your life, life's going to get very magical because now you're conscious about it. Yes, the last concluding paragraph.
Remember, too, that creative visualization is a tool that can be used for any purpose, including one's own spiritual growth. It is often very helpful to use creative visualization in picturing yourself as a more relaxed, open person, flowing, living in the here and now, and always connected with your inner sense. May you be blessed with everything your heart desires.
So people are using creative visualization in a very beautiful way. So we have this very beautiful book going on, which is called Unified. It's a 6-month course, and about 10 of us from this group are taking it up. Now, what's happening in that book is we're spiritually growing because we're using our creative visualization, we're picturing ourselves, and you all will be also doing that because I will intertwine a part of it in our learning in this creative visualization. And then once you connect to your inner essence, you will realize that how wonderful life is. That I have all the answers. I have infinite wisdom, I have infinite intelligence, and I don't need any outsiders because I am whole and complete. So at this point, Shakti Gawain is wishing all of us the very best. May we be blessed with everything our heart desires. And isn't that life wonderful where we all are blessed? So how wonderful. Go on to loving yourself to great health. Thoughts and foods, the ultimate diet. So remember, food is important. Why? If a body has toxic levels, you think you and I can create our businesses, our thoughts, our dreams? Our body is toxic. You think it's the right place for us to develop ourselves? No. So, in order to be spiritual, spiritual is a path which will lead you to success in business, relationships, your body, everything. Now, to reach spirituality, your body has to be detoxed. So that's the reason why we're reading this book on diet. So it's not something that you're really looking at the best body with the best weight. No, it's only about us growing, loving ourselves, living our lives of purpose, where we can come to a point that everything in life is possible. Okay, that body, it's possible. This kind of thinking, it's possible. This kind of life, it's possible. This business, it's possible. Whatever we want is possible. Why? Because our bodies become conducive to growth, and that we will do after we detox. Today, we'll talk about the power of affirmations. So, today, we'll talk about the most important affirmations which are picked up for us. So, let's read them. Try the following affirmations, picking one to begin with. You can choose more if you feel you're ready. Practice them throughout the day whenever you feel that you need them. So please understand, they all are not supposed to be written down. No. Any one will resonate with you. Whichever resonates with you, you see. And please practice them whenever today. You don't have to write them. Just keep them in your mind if it resonates with you. Click a picture and see what works for you. If you, for change, if you want to change in your life, which all of us want, right? If you feel resistant to change, look in the mirror and affirm. It is only a thought, and a thought can be changed. I am open to change. I am willing to change. Why are these things fed in our mind? because we don't accept the fact that we want to change. We say it, we keep harping on it, but we don't work on ourselves. In order to want to change, you have to accept this. I greet the new with open arms. So who's this new? The modified you, who is now embracing life as totality, as a full, as a full new world. I am willing to learn new things every day. So people block themselves and say मुझे सब कुछ पता है यार, क्या सिखा रहे हैं, क्या बोल रहे हैं, सब authors एक ही चीज़ बोलते हैं. I know everything, which means I blocked myself because I think I'm the father of all inventions and I know everything in life. So if I'm willing to learn new things every day, definitely I'm going to grow. Each problem has a situation, has a solution. All experiences are opportunities for me to learn and grow. I am safe. So even if the end result is negative, you're like, okay, fine, this was meant to be. Let me see how can I grow here. And I am safe. The minute I say these affirmations, life becomes, there's a shift. You won't even realize the shift happens automatically. So choose anyone if anything resonates with you today. What is meant for you? See what is. If I'm open to change or I greet the new me, whatever. So if something resonates, make a note and affirm in the day. Any today is Sunday, you don't have much of business works or your other professional commitments. Second part is most important, most important, because you may look like $1 million, like you may look very handsome or you may look very gorgeous, but there's something in you which you haven't loved. You haven't accepted who you are, and that's the reason you're having challenges in other realms of your life. So today, what do we do about this? We look at ourselves in the mirror and we tell ourselves, how can I love and accept myself more? Be open and listen to an answer because you will get an answer. The only thing is you will just ridicule that answer ki it's a fleeting thought. It's just a thought came. It's not truly the answer, but that thought will come, that answer will come, that feeling will come. And whatever comes to it, listen. Trust that if you nothing comes to you in this moment, it will at another time. So life is magical. Answers come to you, come what may. If not right now, maybe a while later, but they will. And what do we affirm? I accept myself and create peace in my mind and heart. I am good enough just as I am. So people can't accept them the way they are. They want to look better, they want to feel better, they want to work better, and then that's the problem. Once you start accepting yourself the way you are, life only opens doors for your prosperity. I love and approve of myself. As I forgive myself, I leave behind all feelings of not being good enough. And I am free to love myself. So, what happens is, I'm talking about a business perspective. Suppose if I haven't been able to crack a deal for something XYZ reasons, now I blame myself. If I was more prepared, if I had said this line, I would have got the deal. If I showed the presentation this fact, I would have got the deal. And I'm just mulling over it. And then what's happening? Unknowingly, I'm not able to forgive myself. And not forgiving myself is adding on to more woes. I lose another deal and I'm like, I go into a pit. So if I start saying this very important line that I forgive myself, I leave behind all feelings of not being good enough. I'm free to love myself. This powerful statement will make such a shift in your life that you will be getting not one deal but many, many, many deals, because now you accept yourself and now you don't judge yourself. So all of us are judgmental. It's actually a mental disease. We're judging ourselves and the others. Very soon we'll be getting off this judgy train. So your name, whatever your name is, you want to say, for example, I'll give my name, Prachi, I love you. I really love you. I love myself. I am special and wonderful. I love my life. I love this day. So yes, a lot of you who are very logical will say, yeah, you can't say this to yourself. You've never said I love you. I mean, it's so silly. You say that to others. How do you say that to yourself? Of course, I love myself. But let me tell you, let's wake up. We don't love ourselves enough. We've never been taught to love ourselves. And when you do the mirror work, a lot of you will have emotional breakdowns because you realize you've never loved yourself. It is wonderful to feel the love in my heart. My heart is open and allow my love to flow freely. I love myself and I love others, and others love me. I forgive myself for not being the way I want me to be. This is the biggest problem. I want myself to be one image and I'm unable to be. And then I'm like, why can't I be like that? Why can't I be like that? And you're unable to move on. So forgiving yourself is very important. I forgive myself and set myself free to be just the way I am. I love and accept myself as I am. I bless you with love and I bring harmony to the situation. This is a wonderful affirmation to use when someone is doing something to disrupt the harmony of your life, or as is in the next one. So, the best thing is, in this world, you'll be able to wish well for even your competitors, even for people who you think are disrupting your life. Because then you'll say, okay, wo bachkani harakat kar raha hai, he's not grown up enough, he's not mature enough, I can wish him well. Rather than, saying, okay, he's the competitor. I forgive you for not being the way I want you to be. I forgive you and set you free. So it's very important for us to forgive ourselves and forgive the others. So there are so many people who have a bad relationship with their peers, especially women. They're unable to get along with their co-sisters or their any kind of in-laws. Why? Because they just can't forgive and move on. They want to be their best versions. They want them to be the best versions, and they can't accept the change. They can't accept that two people are different. So I'll tell you, we are four siblings. All of us are north, south, east, west. None of us look similar. None of us talk similar language. Why? People are different. Same parents, same DNA in a way, but then how are we different? So if siblings are different, why can't other people be different? So accepting the change is important. Now, this affirmation which is coming our way is very important. I cannot change another person. I let others be who they are, and I simply love who I am. Very, very powerful people in a relationship issue. Any relationship. You could be a parent who could be having a bad relationship with your child. You never know. I move beyond forgiveness to understanding, and I have compassion for all. So these are the few affirmations. We spoke about change. We spoke about loving ourselves. Now let's talk about health. And everyone again has health issues. Very few of us are absolutely healthy. We have something or the other. So Shweta, can you please read the health affirmations?
Yeah. Health. Your health and happiness is a mirror of your relationship with yourself. Affirm, my sweet and loving thoughts begin my healing journey. I allow the love from my heart to wash through me, cleansing and healing every part of my body. I know I'm worth healing. My body is always working towards optimal health. My body wants to be whole and healthy. I cooperate and become healthy, whole, and complete. I now express health, happiness, prosperity, and peace of mind.
So again, very important to understand that if we accept ourselves the way we are, the way our body is, especially people with weight issues, just because you're judgy doesn't mean that life is going to be wonderful. So start accepting who you are, and the weight will anyways fall off. So I keep telling that to everyone. If you start expressing yourself, like, so one thing is you're not expressing, and when you're not expressing, there's so much in you which is now needs a protection layer, and that's when the weight is coming. So once you're happy, life will become so much more better. Your aches and pains will go. You'll get more peace of mind. Let's turn the page, Ritesh sir. Taking care of ourselves and listening to our inner guidance. Now, what is this inner guidance that's coming our way? So let me tell you, I've spoken about this initially. Our brain is 100% right. 90% is the subconscious mind. 90% is where your soul lives, and this soul has traversed thousands and lakhs of lives. So in one life you may be Sangeeta Hirani, or Shalu Agarwal or Neha, whoever, but you have lived thousands of lives, and every life has made your soul richer with experience, with wisdom, with knowledge. Now this beautiful soul of yours is ever ready. Is They never sleep. The subconscious mind never sleeps. The minute you tune into this, you get all your answers. And the best is those answers are magical. No mentor in the world can give you those answers which your soul will give you. So that is your inner guidance. How do we reach this? We will. Definitely we will. Everything is going to come to us very beautifully. But this is just a preview into how we can look after ourselves with our inner guidance. Yes, let's. In fact, our inner guidance, our soul has a name, and that name will also open up to itself to you. That you will know that this is my soul's name, and I connect so beautifully to it. Let's read further.
Listening to your inner guidance and acting on it is the way to health and happiness. Remember, you're the first step in your health, and your immune system is learning from your ability to create yourself. Your cells are learning from what you think and believe. Affirm: I love and care for my inner child. I trust my inner wisdom. I say no when I want to say no, and I say yes when I want to say yes. I'm guided throughout this day in making the right choices. Divine intelligence continuously guides me in the realization of what is right for me. As I go about my day, I listen to my own guidance. My intuition is always on my side. I trust it to be there at all times. I am safe. I speak up for myself. I ask for what I want. I claim my power.
So if any affirmation resonated with you, please go for it. Understand that you definitely can do it, and you are guided all the time. So whatever works for you, please take it. Now the last chapter for the thing is coming of trusting life. So all of us, many of us, I won't say all of us, many of us just say life is not fair to me. That man works so much lesser, and look at what he has in life, and look at me, I have to always struggle, and it's life is not fair. So let me tell you, life is 100% fair. The best is life has your back, except that you haven't thanked it enough. Acknowledgement, gratitude is the most important attitude. So embrace it, thank your life, and see the magics unfold. That's the reason I keep saying this magic book, which my coach RJ gifted to all of us, the entire batch, and to all his students, is the most magical book ever. It is so simple, and it ingrains you with bringing the attitude of gratitude in a simple fashion. And once you start trusting life and thanking life, magic start unfolding. So let's understand this by reading this further.
Trusting life. You can ask life to help you in any situation. Life loves you and is there for you, if only you will ask. Look in the mirror and ask life, what do I need? Listen for the answer, a feeling, or whatsoever comes up. If nothing comes up in that moment, be open to an answer coming at a later time and affirm, life loves me. I trust things to be wonderful. I observe with joy as life abundantly supports and cares for me. I know that only good awaits me at every turn. All is well. Everything is working out for my highest good. Out of this situation, only good will come. I am safe.
So it's wonderful to know that life has our back. And right now we talk about meditation. So Shweta, you'll avoid all things in italic because this is something that we will be doing a part of our today's meditation. So meditation is the most important. Why? That is the only gateway into your entering the spiritual world. It's firstly, it's relaxing. Is there anyone who's not able to relax in the meditation? Yeah, people can't creatively visualize right now, and that's fine. But relaxation is very important because we don't give that adequate time. Technically, if possible, later there'll come a time when you'll be able to meditate for 1 hour without. There are people who haven't even done 1 minute of meditation before joining. And now the same people have progressed onto half an hour of meditation. They love it. And they're like, yeah, it's my cup of tea as well. So Nehal, don't get distracted right now. You're trying too hard to be in the center. Just flow. Let it be. Anyways, morning 6 o'clock, nobody's waking up, especially on a Sunday morning. Who's waking up, right? So just flow with it, and automatically you'll be able to get centered and aligned. Yes, Shweta, please read.
Meditation, reconnecting to the earth and all things. Your health and happiness are bolstered by your connection to yourself, other people, the earth, and all things. As you disconnect on one level, you may feel yourself disconnecting on many levels. Over time, it can start to feel like you are all alone. You can forget that life loves and supports you. A common pattern that Elia sees in her practice is that people's bodies are crying for a connection to the earth. Humans once lived off the land. We touched the soil and understood plants and trees. Tribal communities used nature the way we use science and global positioning systems, GPS, to get from one place to another. This cry from the body that she hears is one of desperation. The less we connect to earth and nature, the more our bodies cry out for this primal connection. You can take your time. Some
So, one second, Shweta. So, today our meditation will be a lot about grounding and rooting, and we have been doing that every day. So, we have been talking about our soles of our feet having roots and growing into Mother Earth. So, we have been talking about that. Today, you can see if you are in a place where you want to lie down, great. If you want to sit down, great. We'll take it up. So, after we do this, I will be guiding you through in the meditation, and let's see what breakthrough you have or what you feel. Let's turn the page, Ritesh, sir. Yeah, so let's talk about point number 4, some beautiful ways to reconnect. So, again, I'm repeating, and this is very, very, very important. Please understand, if you truly want to live a life of your dreams, you are disconnected right now. Whether you know it or not, you're disconnected. Have you heard from people that they say that they hug trees or they talk to the plants? Have you heard of that? Botanists talking like that or people talking like that? You know why? The way we have a soul, the way a human has a soul, even living kingdoms, be it animals, be it plants, they also have a soul. So if you pluck a flower, you're actually taking a soul out. You know that? So it's very deep if I say so, but it's very important to understand that we need to connect back to our roots. Garden, if you have any, or you have a terrace garden, or if you don't have garden, if you have plants, or if you live in a colony where there are gardens close by, like I live in Delhi. So in Delhi, every colony has a park. So if that is a, just go there, just be with Mother Nature. First point is garden. Alia and Louis are avid gardeners, and you will see how gardening reconnects you to the earth in chapter 5. We'll also give you some indoor gardening tips. So, talking to Mother Nature, hugging trees, or planting, or just maybe just touching your one, if you have a money plant or any plant, just touching the leaves will be a therapy. Now, eating whole foods, nourishing your body with whole foods is very grounding. Likewise, touching food from nature, like vegetables and fruits, is a great way to reconnect to nature. So, we have been so used to eating processed food, right? Things from the packet. Now, they are not what you can't grow, you can't eat in a way. If you are eating whole food, you'll be able to connect again. Connecting with nature. So, people who hike, people who walk barefoot in the sand or earth, or sit by the ocean or mountaintop, they're connecting. Just absorb it rather than, okay, this selfie, this picture, and you'll forget what the entire thing is all about. Okay? Keep your cameras in a, maybe fix 5 minutes for photography later. But 25 minutes, probably enjoy Mother Nature. Very important to enjoy. Enjoy the sunsets, the sunrises. Now, they don't cost you to go somewhere in a mountaintop. You can just enjoy them from wherever you are. Take breaks during your workday. So go outside, feel the sunshine on your skin, maybe take your shoes off and walk barefoot on the ground, stretch your body. So, of course, this may not be very possible, but if it is, please do it. Spending time with friends and family. All of us know that it's great to spend time with friends and family, but do we realize what are we doing with friends and family? We're only drinking or we're gossiping about something. Are we doing something for our soul? So if you start focus on connecting with people in the present moment and agree to put away phones and electronics, that's when connection happens. So my younger brother, when we used to go to his house, we had to keep our phones on a console. We could not have them in his house in our hands. The nieces, jijus, didis, all of us had to keep it. That's how we connected. So spending time with family without gadgets, without televisions is very important. If you can fix up half hour a day, nothing like it. Seek out farms. Visit an organic farm, and if it's permitted, pet the animals. Visit your local farmers market to connect with people growing and caring for your food. Nowadays, farmers markets are very much catching up. Luke Cotino began this, and it's really, really catching up. So if in your city you know of it, go for it. Put your hands on your heart. So this we keep doing that very often, and we'll do this again and again and again. Talking to our feeling our heartbeat. It's also part of the magic book. Listen to your body. We'll show you in chapter 4. So do you ever see your body is passing out bad gas, or you've got some, gastric issues, you've got a headache? All this is a body signal talking to us that, okay, stop abusing me, start looking after me. So very important to listen to our bodies. Our bodies know exactly. There will come a time, there may be dinner time, but your body will say, I don't need food, I'm feeling full. So please listen to your body and don't have food that time. Affirm that you're part of this process. You have the power to reconnect to yourself in all things. Practice compassion for yourself and others. Practice not judging, not criticizing yourself and others. This is the root. If you can do this, you're a winner in life. So again, let's understand things are going to unfold very beautifully for us. Shweta, please lead the last bit for today morning. You have the capacity to heal.
You have the capacity to heal. It's an interesting question. Why do people still look so good when inside their bodies are suffering? Our feeling is that our society has been taught to save face under all circumstances. We learn to paint the picture we want people to see, to press on, even if we feel like we are dying inside. The more we do this, the more our bodies reflect that pattern. We want you to see the other side of this coin as well. If your body is in a state of dis ease and you still look healthy to everyone else, chances are you have a large capacity for health and resilience inside. And even if you feel you don't look healthy on the outside, the fact that you're reading this book tells us that you are committed to creating good health. You can take this commitment and capacity for health and trust that as you show your body tender, loving care, you can nurture it back to wellness. You can shift the pattern of fear and hyper-vigilant protection that your body is using for survival into a pattern of love where your body trusts that you are going to be there for yourself. The more you lovingly protect and care for yourself, the more you come back into balance. This is the greatest love story of all, and you have the power to live it. Now that you have a new perspective on health, we are going to show you this. We are going to show you some important tips for how to love yourself and your body.
And these tips are going to come to us in Ikigai as well. So food is important in every single book that you have, a spiritual book, which a book which brings you closer to your life's purpose, your dreams, will have food as a very strong thing for it. So thank you, Ritesh sir, for showcasing this book. Now let's have the third book, The Heart Thoughts. Aditi Kishan, people are always judging because even you are always judging. So right now you're becoming a new leaf. Doesn't mean that they will become a new leaf. So just ignore and just say it's okay. I just spoke about it and just say that that person is saying something to me out of ignorance. So now that you're evolving, understand that they haven't evolved yet, right? Even you're a person in progress. So stop judging them for judging you. You are also judging them, right? So whether you realize or not, you're judging them because you're saying so. So this is one of my most beautiful affirmations that I love it in totality. It's like one of my real favorites. Affirmations. I am open and receptive. Affirmations give our subconscious mind something to work on in the moment. So it's very amazing to know that affirmations have the power. And right now, something is coming our way. So, yes, Monish, thank you for volunteering. Please read for us.
Good morning, Prachi. Good
Good
morning, everyone.
morning.
I am open and receptive. When we do affirmations to create good in our lives, and there is a part of us that doesn't believe we are worth it, we are not good, we are not going to manifest those affirmations. We will get to the point when we say affirmations don't work. It has nothing to do with the affirmations, it is the fact that we don't believe we deserve.
Thank you, my dear. So it's very important to understand that, it's very easy to say affirmations don't work. Manifestation doesn't work. All the science we're reading in the morning doesn't work. It's too good to be true. So if we had that theory, yes, so it is. If you believe that it's not going to work for you, it's not going to work for you. So a best seeker is the one who says, whatever's coming my way, I'm open and receptive. Some new knowledge bank will come my way, some new thing will come my way, and I will change it. I will intertwine that in my learnings. And that's how life becomes very, very, very magical. So thank you so much for this beautiful affirmation and for reading it, Manish. Thank you, Shweta, for being my reading partner for the morning for this session. Now, can I request all of you to ask any questions if you have any, because today after the meditation I don't want to say goodbye or whatever. I'll just bless everyone from where you are. There's no need to get up alert, because I want you to relax in the post meditative state wherever you are, whether you're sitting or whether you're lying down. So if anybody has any questions, today I'm going to revise. Today is our day 10 of life transformation series. Today is our day 7 of magic book. So in the magic book today, we're supposed to see the movie called Pollyanna. The link will be sent on your assignments on your personal windows. It's also uploaded on our YouTube channel. So that's the homework for today. Of course, I really hope that you are affirming. Today we have been given some affirmations for different parts of our life. If something resonates with you, maybe copy them down, record them on your voice message. So how do you do that? In WhatsApp, you have a recording button. Just say them all together one by one and keep playing them and send it back to yourself. So, you know what I tell every one of my friends is make a WhatsApp group with yourself. So, say if I have, like Prashant and I'm here, I add Prashant as another member and then I delete him. The group becomes just me and me. So, all my good data or whatever is there in that. So, maybe record the affirmation there and keep hearing on the loop. So, let me read your questions. Okay, they're none. Worked well, yeah, for me, for you as well. Yeah, says Ankita. So wonderful. So anybody has any questions? No, none. It's very helpful, Neha. Yeah. Karishma says, I'm good enough just as I am. My dream is to lose weight. Does this affirmation contradict? No, it doesn't. The day you accept yourself, Karishma, the way you are, that means you're no longer looking for outside validation. Your weight will anyways go. It's too soon right now, but give yourself a month. Your weight will start going very easily, because the day you fall in love with yourself, which you will, with mirror work, you definitely will. Life is going to become amazing. And stop saying my dream is to lose weight. Stop saying it. Start saying that I lose weight so easily. Every day I lose weight so easily. Start affirming the things that you want. Or start saying your ideal weight, that I am 54 kilos or I am 60 kilos or whatever your weight is. So you may be faking it, but you'll make it. So rather than saying I'm looking at losing weight or I want to lose weight, so we never use the word want and wish in affirmations ever. We only say what it is in the present. So if I am 58 kilos, I am 58 kilos, whether I could be 86 kilos or 90 kilos or whatever, right? So don't, nothing is a contradiction. Affirmations are beautiful and we'll fall in love with ourselves. So yes, Jigisha, you have a question? Jigisha or Prakash, anyone? Please ask. You have to unmute yourself. So Kiran Pawar, you can, yeah, your counterpart can join whenever. Couples work best, I always say so.
Yeah, I'd like
Yes,
to
hello.
share one thing.
Yes, please.
Day before yesterday, we read money chapter, and yesterday I received unexpected money. I,
Wow.
I and wrote on the note, and yesterday, and it was a huge amount. I was not expecting it.
More power to you.
Magic works.
Of course, magic works.
Yeah,
It's tried and
just
tested
wanted to
science. So
share
thank you for
so that
sharing
everybody
this.
should believe
How
it.
wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you,
Yeah.
Prachi.
And the best is now that you've accepted it, thank you, Prakash. So now that you've accepted it, you have no idea how much money is coming your way. So when we start
Yeah,
saying thank you to the magics come in a big way. So thank you for that.
definitely. It
So
will.
you're going to become a millionaire, even more money is coming your way. Yes, lovely. Okay, Kiran, you have a
Thank
question?
Ma'am,
Yes. Yes,
we
Kiran,
have
you
to
want to
join.
ask something?
Yeah, I am joining today. Okay,
Okay.
join from today, and I should
Okay.
join this session and magic session simultaneously. Correct?
So magic is a part of this. So I have recorded my sessions. In fact, they're ongoing. I just send half an hour audio, audios. You can just hear them, and that's it. So they are parallel. It's not separate.
Okay, but that will be got through WhatsApp group or on the YouTube only.
So we share the YouTube links on WhatsApp as part of the assignment once you register. And even if you haven't registered, there's one open group. So we post all the assignments there. So everyone can take it. It's a one-way traffic. Only we give information there. So even
Today I
that
will be
works.
like to register as a couple, and she will be join afterwards. That's I inform you. Today I will like to
No,
register.
So please contact Amrita ma'am. She looks after the administration. I don't.
Okay.
Shweta ma'am will post the number for her. So please
Okay.
contact her. And let me tell you something, Kiranji. I don't want your wife to join if she can't come now. Late admissions are not allowed. I'm really not interested. And anybody who's not showing up in the beginning, anyways, if you sign the registration form, it says very categorically, if your cameras are off and you haven't made it to 5 meetings, you will be put down to virtual meeting. I only work with people who are there with me in live energy on cameras on mode, and people who are not on, then they will just study on their own offline, but not with me online. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
please be
Thank you.
sure before joining. Otherwise, no point wasting your money. I'm okay to work with
No.
lesser people, but energy exchange is important.
Yeah,
So thank you
definitely.
so much.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Kiranji.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you. Thank you.
much. All right, everyone, relax now. If you have lights on, maybe you can switch them off. It's a Sunday morning, time to relax a bit. So you want to lie down, you can. Today's the time you can be comfortably on your sofas. Your backs can be inclined. It doesn't have to be a straight back, nothing. If possible, if you're lying down, great. Otherwise, if your feet can be placed touching Mother Earth, great. If they can't, it's even that's fine. Just get comfortable, however, wherever you are. Let's close the eyes. If possible, just smile a bit. Lie down, sit down, whatever works. I'll give 2 minutes for you all to settle down. Just settle. Eyes closed. Hands comfortably placed on your laps, however you're comfortable. Bring your attention to your bodies. Please breathe in and allow your attention to go with your breath. If you're inhaling, feel the breath going in. If you're holding, feel the breath right there. Exhale and feel the breath. Breathing the second time. Inhale. Exhale. Once again, inhale. And exhale. Tell your body that I am relaxed. Now, let's take our imagination to the next level. Let's imagine ourselves in a beautiful field, under the most beautiful tree ever. A tree with beautiful flowers, it's laden completely. And this field has beautiful bright sun. It's very soothing. It's not hitting your eye, it's very soothing. Just flooding the field with beautiful golden light. And you are basking in a beautiful light. It's so warm, it's so comfortable. You feel the golden glow on your body. You are safe. And this tree where you're lying down under is providing you shelter and shade. The sun is playing a peekaboo through the leaves, the branches, filtering in and out. Your eyes are closed, but you can feel the play of the sun. You can feel the sheltered, protected layer. There is beautiful air around you. You're feeling nice and warm, and yet the air is clean. See it, feel it. It's absolutely beautiful and it's so comfortable. You're lying down the softest, freshest grass ever. It's like a beautiful carpet under you. Now feel your body sink deeper and deeper. You're so comfortable, you're just sinking in deeper and enjoying the comfort zone. Mother Earth is always protecting us right now as we sink in deeper and deeper. Know that the ground is protecting and nourishing us. Protection there is around us because we're safe, we're protected. Now, if you're lying down, feel the roots growing from every part of your body into Mother Earth. If you're sitting down, feel the roots from your feet going into Mother Earth, grounding you, protecting you. Nothing in the world can shake you. Because Mother Nature, planet Earth has your back. Feel your body growing, roots inside into the soil. Feel them grow bigger, deeper, wider. Let's keep continuing to focus on our breath. And let's keep allowing the roots to grow deeper and deeper. All of a sudden, the roots are so deep that they've joined Mother Earth's core. As you continue to breathe deep, invite Mother Nature's loving energy from the earth and breathe it right back up through your roots and into your body. Mother Nature is a giver. Whatever we want, she gives. Today she's giving us loving energy. Feel this energy entering your body through your roots and making its place in every part of your being. This loving energy is flooding the trillions of cells in your body. Feel the deep, deep connection and just see how you're loving it. Are you loving it? Are you feeling good? You are protected. You are nourished. You are supported. You are loved because you are energy and you are love. Feel that love in your body. Feel it pulsating, moving in every part of your being. Feel the energy in all your body. Feel it, love it, and feel being supported. Mother Nature has your back. Life has your back. Allow yourself to breathe it in every cell, deeper, deeper cell. Feel the energy, feel the love. And feel the cells in harmony with you, responding to the loving energy. Feel the stinging sensation in your body running down. Breathe in, as if you're sucking in, taking in all Mother Nature and its glory. Feel the warmth in your body. Feel it. There's life inside you, beautiful life that you have created. Remember, our cells keep reinventing themselves. bright, loving people and fitness, inviting His loving energy into our being, knowing that we are the creators of our lives. That's all it is. Keep continuing this process of feeling the connection, feeling
Feel the love, feel the energy. Know it that life has your back. Trust it. Feel the connection, knowing love is always there for you. Anything you want about your body, tell your energy now. If it's a perfect weight, the perfect health, tell your energy how you feel about it. Invite the feeling in your body. Today, please know one thing. Whatever you want, you're getting it now, right now. The process has begun. You are under that tree. Anytime you think about the roots connecting to the earth, you will feel it. Feel the roots. They're continuously giving you energy. The tingling, warm feeling is there in your body. Deeply breathe in. Breathe in love. Fill your body with love. Breathe in connection. Fill your body with connection. With your loved one, with yourself, and with life. Breathe in gratitude for yourself and for everything around you. Now, as you're lying down or sitting, feel the white healing light enter your crown chakra. It doesn't matter however you are, the healing light will make its way. Now, feel that extra energy entering your body. It's entering your crown chakra, it's opening all the blockages in your third eye chakra, your throat chakra, your heart chakra, your solar plexus chakra, your sacral chakra, and your root chakra. All of a sudden, wherever you are, feel these 7 points glowing. You are open and receptive. You are growing spiritually, mentally, and physically into best versions of yourselves because you are flowing in love. With these beautiful gems that are shining in your 7 chakras, feel the energy in your body. Whatever you want is possible. Whatever you want is happening. Whatever dreams you have are coming true. You all of a sudden have love and compassion in your heart for yourself and people around you. All of a sudden, you're able to express without thinking, without caring to be judged. You're able to see clearly what you want. Your body is an energy ball. Your aura is going wider and wider. Lots of positivity, lots of love, and lots of light is filling you. You're growing abundantly in all realms. Spiritually, your channels are becoming clearer. You can feel the divine love filling you. You have the power to do whatever you need. And simply by flowing, all you have to do is ask for whatever you want, believing that whatever you want is coming true. And finally, knowing that it all comes true because you are the creator of your life and you love your life because it's beautiful. You're grateful for your life because every second that you breathe is a precious gift, and now you acknowledge that. See yourself having amazing relationships, amazing networking, amazing businesses, jobs, professions, whatever, academics, whatever you desire is coming true. You look exactly like the way you want because now you accept yourself in totality as a person that you are, a person who's whole and complete, a person who's been brought to Mother Earth to live life in its true glory, true splendor, for its magnificent best. Know that your dreams aren't big. They are meant to be like that, and you deserve them all, one by one. All of them are coming true because you truly deserve the life you plan. You're befitting and you know it. And so it is. Now, however, you're lying down or sitting, from the deepest part of your being, thank your beautiful body. Thank Mother Nature, Mother Earth, for enveloping you in a chakra, in a line, in a ball, in a world of love, gratitude, security, and protection. Let's seal our auras with love, knowing we are whole and complete, knowing we are guided by a higher self. You can continue being like this when the music is playing. Just know divine love seals you, protects you. Your dreams can be as big as you want, as big. You have all the right to dream and make them come true. Your divine will guide you. Imagine yourself with most amazing breakthroughs. You being the best version of yourselves. Firstly, loving yourself unconditionally, not judging yourselves. Remember all the life lessons you've had, all the experiences you've had. You may have gone through ups and downs, but they were important for your growth. Today you're just standing so strong and tall because of them. So thank them. Even the downs were very important. And tomorrow is yet another story, a story of magnificence. Because today you've sown the seeds, and now we'll see our dreams come to fruition. So simply, so beautifully. Have a blessed Sunday, have a soulful Sunday, and have the most amazing life ever, knowing you are the creator. And so it is. So it is. So it is. You can keep relaxing. You want to open your eyes ever so gently. If you wish to open your eyes now, please just give them the support of your palms, energize your palms, and then put them through. Otherwise, keep lying down in the comfort of knowing you're protected. Lots of love, light, healing blessings, and abundance wished for each one of you and your loved ones. May Mother Earth heal with our love. Thank you so much. Have a lovely Sunday. Be blessed. May all your dreams come true. We shall see each other tomorrow at 5 o'clock in the morning.